You heard what I said? Chill, chill. Y'all know I don't normally do this, right? So all I ask is you rock with me one time. Let go. Now that's a banger.
Good to know.
And we are on.
Good to know.
Hey. What's up, y'all? I'm going to give y'all time to come on in. Peach Radio Show. You know it's Tuesday, and I'm here with my special guest all coated up.
It's cold outside, man.
Y'all know who it is. The one and only Crown Royal. All right,
What's
now.
going on? What's going on? Do they know?
Yeah, they know.
Do they know?
They gotta know. They know.
I don't know if we cross-pollinize on the shows. I don't know.
That's probably why they tuning in.
They like,
Damn,
that's that light-skinned nigga from Thursday. Wait, man, I think that might be that smart nigga that be telling me I need to vote and shit, too.
Oh, yeah. You know, you be telling people all kinds of shit up on this platform.
One day I tell you to vote, then the next day I'm going to tell you, leave that bitch.
Oh, my God.
Ain't shit.
Oh, my God. Listen. Y'all, we going to have a good show tonight. I want y'all to share this live because it's going to get interesting. Tonight, we all going to go on the damn journey.
Yeah.
With this topic.
I'm trying to figure out why the hell you asked me to come on this one.
Because this topic, it needed a heterosexual person.
Yeah. And I agreed to this shit a couple weeks ago. Just was like, yeah, I was half drunk too when you text me in the middle of the night. It was like something. I was like, yeah, you was like January 12th. And you know, nowadays when you say 2 weeks from now, I feel like 3 months from now. So I was like, yeah. Then I realized yesterday, I'm like, it's January 11th, dude. I need to do that show tomorrow. I better figure out what the fuck it is.
Hey, Nima, how are you? Happy birthday again. It was Nima's birthday the other day.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday and love. I love you. So before we begin the topic, hey, what's up, Michael Jamal?
What's up?
Everybody gonna tune into this goddamn time. Y'all better stay on. But the background music tonight, I like to give a shout out to an indie artist, Jeff O'Neill Gordon. It's called Patience. I'm gonna be briefly quiet so y'all can hear. Let's just let y'all. I'm gonna turn it up. Can y'all hear it? But what's up, Smack?
What's going on, Smack?
But y'all can go on my page and actually hear the whole the clip of it on my page, on the Peach Radio Show page, on the Peach Plug page, or
What's
Instagram.
up, Ward?
You can hear it all. What's up, everybody? So tonight's topic is hetero-flexible. And no, it's not about going to the damn gym. It sounds like some gym shit, doesn't it?
Actually, I thought of just when you said hetero-flexible, I was thinking about some double-jointed chick back in high school. To be honest, I'm pretty sure, boy, you know them double-jointed chick, because if you can put your, the knees right there, them
I
ears.
know what you're talking about.
That's all I was worried about.
Look. And you know what? On the last show when we was talking about the vision board, I brought up the topic, and my guest on there, Dutch, thought I was talking. She was like, oh, yeah, we talk about being flexible? Oh, yeah, that's right up my alley. I said, no, I ain't talking about no damn being flexible. That's not what the topic is about.
Okay.
So I know how it sounds, but it's not about you taking your little nasty leg and putting it behind your head. Listen, I'm hating because I can't do that shit.
I was about to say, don't be like that.
I'm hating.
I was about to say, because
I can't do it.
It's plenty of big bitch out there that can do it, though. I mean, it's big bitches that's double jointed. Don't be doing that. Damn, it ain't just a small cheerleader type.
Look,
I
can't do it. Hang it up. If you trying to get with me, hang that shit up because I can't do it. But
just saying that'll keep a nigga around for a while.
So before we actually go all the way in, I gotta thank my damn sponsors. Let me play this clip, and then we're gonna talk about this crazy ass topic, hetero-flexible. I want y'all to get y'all opinions together while I play this, because this shit is going to be. Jesse, I don't want to know what your wife doing. I don't want to know what your wife. We'll be right back.
Sometimes you will do some fuck shit that I don't like.
And we're back. So, as you saw, I had to thank my affiliates. I am proud to say that Plug Studio Network is streaming in multiple groups. We're streaming on multiple pages. We are streaming everywhere. So, if you are watching and you would like to be a part of the Plug Studio Network team, become an affiliate. You can actually go to my page, well, my website, peachinyourtea.com, and click the buttons. It's real simple. Every button is labeled. Or you can go to plugstudios.net. Every button is labeled. You want to submit music? You submit it there. If you want a network, you submit it there. Just hit us up.
Oh, so it's all separated.
It's all separated with buttons.
So they can just look and see that. So they gotta ask. Okay. All right.
Yeah. You ain't got to search around the website.
That's for the ignorant motherfuckers.
All right.
What you saying? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So, listen, ladies and gentlemen.
Angel.
Hey, Angel. Ladies and gentlemen, while I got y'all up here, before I begin my spiel, what do y'all think Hetero-Flexible is? Besides, we know it's not no stretching shit. What's up, Toy? It's nothing stretching. Let's just
What's
get
up,
that.
LG?
Let's get that part together. What is your take on flexibility? Do you know what it is? What is it? Look, you're a heterosexual. What is it, Crown? What is it?
When you came to me with the topic, I looked it up, right? So I was trying to get some idea. And so the definition made sense to me somewhat. It's basically you straight most of the time, but you have a percentage of you that might be attracted to somebody of the same gender.
Hey, Jay.
But it doesn't always have to be sexually. It can be romantic or not. Look. So it's just like, I was all confused on it.
Toya put someone who doesn't discriminate on what they like.
That's
not really. Not really, because we get into some gray areas.
It's deep.
It's gonna get us in some gray areas.
It's kind of like deep because it don't specifically. It seemed to me, and this is me.
Look at Neighbor say, I thought it meant being hetero, but being able to switch up, it's deeper than that. Okay. And Jeff said they might dip that stick in some ish. That sound closer. That sound closer.
If you.
It sounds closer.
I don't.
It sounds a little bit closer. Maybe. It sounds closer. Madeline says someone who is mostly straight but occasionally gay.
Okay.
Nima said I'm always confused.
Me too. Me too. Don't worry about it.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go with Madeline because I always agree with her.
So I'm gonna go ahead on there and put up this definition of what hetero-flexible is. Okay, we're gonna get to that, Angel. This is what hetero-flexible is. It's a sexual orientation characterized by minimal homosexual activity while still identifying as a heterosexual person.
Yeah, just like I said, fucking confusing as hell.
No, they are occasionally gay. Now, most of y'all watch the Peach Radio Show, and for 2 years I've been screaming, I don't think people are 100. Well, it's some. I think some people are 100% straight, and then there's some people that's like hella gay. What's up, Tabo Shiz?
Hello.
Some people are like 100% gay, but then I think it's the gray area because we got the bisexuality, which is 50% gay, 50% straight. So in the heterosexual, the hetero-flexible world, for me, how I interpret it, you got to be between, I say 1% and 35% presented as gay.
in your makeup.
Yes.
Okay.
In your makeup, you are between 1% to, I may even say 40, but that's a lot. 1% to 35% gay. Matter say, actually, bi isn't always 50-50. You're right, because there's some people that's bi that lean more towards a certain
Come on,
sex.
Nima, we ain't gonna be like that.
Nima said,
We
what?
don't be like that.
The fluid folks fuck me
We
up.
trying to learn some shit. See?
No, but it's a difference between being hetero-flexible and fluid. Fluid and that is something totally different. Bi and hetero-flexible is something totally different. And this is how you're gonna know the difference. Listen, when I explain it to you, the light's gonna come on. You're gonna be like, ew. Okay. So let's get into.
I ain't gonna look like that because that was a dumb looking face though. I don't do the duh.
Let's first dispel this myth about hetero-flexibles being bi, because that's not even the case. It's something totally different.
Okay.
A hetero-flexible person only has, now this is the difference, sexual feelings toward a LGBTQ person. A bi or fluid person can have sexual and or romantic feelings towards a LGBTQ person. Now, do you see where the difference is? Do you understand the difference?
Slow that down.
I'm going to slow it down for you. I'm going to
Okay.
slow it down for you. A hetero-flexible person, their attraction is only for sex.
Oh, okay.
A bi and fluid person can engage a LGBT person, and it could go either way. It could be a romantic way.
Okay.
It can be, or it could be a hit and run.
Oh, okay.
So for a hetero-flexible person, it's just about that sex. It's the attraction. So that's the difference. That is the difference. Now do you get it?
Yeah.
I told you
Now
once we talk about it,
now-
it will make sense.
It was just so it's just a physical thing.
Right, it's an attraction. Because the LGBT is so low that you can't engage like that. You can't connect that way. They can't connect with you. They can connect with you on a physical level, but they don't have enough of that, I guess, the LGBT gene in them to actually be able to say, okay, let me connect and love.
Oh, you can't have an actual relationship.
Right.
So basically what you saying, what we used to call, what was in the 90s when men would be on the down low.
No, down low is something different.
What? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Down low. Well, you know what? That could be some men that are. But let's go there. Let's go there. Because when we say down low, that is a broad term. And to me, there are some down low men that could possibly be hetero-flexible. And think about it, y'all. Have an open mind. Those are the ones that probably have such a low percentage of the gay gene that when they do have that attraction and they sleep with that male, those be the men that probably attack and beat you. Because they can't handle it mentally. It's like a sexual urge, and then mentally once it's done, it's like, I want to fuck you, I want to kill you.
Oh,
so it makes more sense.
The straight men that can't actually come to grips with, like, even dealing with transsexuals.
Yeah,
they'll deal with them and then
on a sexual thing, but then they get angry. How many movies have you watched? And this is now. Let's think about the role. Now it should probably make sense to you more now. Think about how many movies you don't watch, and you'll see a man sneaking around with a man, but the other man can't never seem to commit or bring him. So he keeps saying, "No, I'm a heterosexual," and the other guy, but I know you love me. I know you want me. And the guy's like, no.
Why we gotta bring up Brokeback Mountain?
That's a prime example of a hetero flexible person.
What the fuck is anema sexual? See, do I
anema sexual?
Just because it was your birthday, she just going.
Go ahead, Jeff. Jeff said we call them trade.
We call that the trade. Like what?
Trade.
That's a term.
Yeah, that's a term.
I'm
that's
learning
a term.
shit. I'm trying to just diversify and learn.
Smack said that the show Power got that going on.
Oh, does that?
Yeah, I haven't watched.
I haven't watched it. What you talking about? The ghost one? I don't.
Yeah, I haven't watched that,
yeah.
So I don't know.
Shout out to Mary J. She turned 50. That's
crowd, please, let me know. Is that clearing it up for you about what exactly a hetero flexible person is? It's about sex. It's a person whose percentage of LGBT, that LGBT gene is so damn low that it's like, like a man has a desire for let's say an ugly bitch. I'm sorry, not to say bitch, an ugly chick. Her body banging, and he just gotta sleep with her. And then when he done, he like, oh God, what the hell? Why did I do that? It's driven by that desire.
I done said that plenty of time, and she ain't ugly. So what's the difference?
Well, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? It's just a desire-based thing, and then once you get up, you like, ew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that's more or less. Well, so we talking about more or less. In some instances, it could be a self-hatred thing too. You may not like yourself for actually getting down this way.
Yeah. Yes. They don't like that percentage of themselves feeling that way. Because remember, it's 100%. There are 100% alpha male and female that's just heterosexual. They can't see it any other way. Let's not get it twisted. A hetero-flexible person, even though they don't want to admit it, they seeing the world another damn way. Think about it. You're 100% heterosexual male. There is no man that'll come that looks great that you'll get that urge to sleep with him.
No.
That's when you know that's the.
I don't even like ugly women half the time. So how is this desire?
Andrew said, how is a desire a gene? Well, no. The gene, you do have an LGBTQ gene. LGBTQ people. I've had this show before. So if I said that wrong, I'm sorry. But you do have an LGBTQ gene. And with that gene, based off like bisexual, it's mid percentage for the topic we're talking about. A hetero-flexible is probably a very low percentage. And that's where the desire part kicks in. You got to remember, look at it this way. If I'm 80% straight and I got 20% of me desiring something else, that urge will kick in if somebody comes and I'm attracted to it. That 20%. So it's like you in a debate with yourself.
So whereas though that
that's where it's
bisexual. Well, okay.
Bisexual people aren't at war with themselves. They accept that, okay, I like this and I like that.
What about, okay, when we talk about fluid has nothing to do with any type of
gender. A fluid person is more like I would say that they're a person that they're akin to like a pansexual.
Which
pansexuals love everybody. They're like God. They just love everything. If a flower had something, they would fuck a flower. They love everything as long as it's nice and it's pretty.
Okay, all right. Now this is going but see, I want to divert from the topic because I had a question. Because I didn't. When somebody say they're queer? See,
that's a broad spectrum,
and that's what I was taking from it too.
It's a broad.
So it's whereas though like. I've heard women say that they're queer.
That's a broad.
And I've heard
spectrum.
men say that they're queer, but then I don't know what the specifics is.
So you gotta ask them because they could be like, I'm queer, and the reason why I say I'm queer because I don't have a gender. I'm non-binary, but I like men, a woman.
Yeah.
So queer is just That's a wide spectrum of things.
I'm just, and you know what? The only thing that the way I try to deal with whatever situation is,
No, there are straight queer people.
I ask.
There are
I just ask
queer
for-
people. See, this is where you're wrong, Madeline. There are bisexual queer people that like men and women, and I've had a woman that says she's queer, but she was straight because she does not have a gender. I'm not a female. And I didn't understand that thought process. I didn't understand that thought process, but she didn't fit under any other umbrella, so she just threw herself under queer. Where would she fit? I don't have a gender. I don't consider myself within the binary. What's she gonna say? I'm non-binary, so sometimes they just say I'm queer, but she told me I'm a queer woman.
Why is Jeff falling for ugly people? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why are we falling for ugly people? Are you saying ugly people supposed to get love too?
Yeah.
I will debate that to the day I die.
Yeah.
No. Ugly people don't deserve love. No.
Ward said how it's feel. No, feelings aren't a gene. Your genes affect your feelings.
Your makeup.
Yeah.
But gender and sexuality are different though. Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, she considered herself a non-binary female.
Yeah. She just
but,
battling.
Yeah. You could be straight and non-binary, but instead of saying non-binary, a lot of non-binary people throw themselves under the word queer. I'm telling you, listen, I've been doing this for 2 years, and I have ran into so many different people.
This is what people say, or when people say they don't have a gender, their pronoun is they.
Yeah, they or them.
Or them.
Yes.
It's a new thing.
As a matter of fact, one of my guests that was here not too long ago said that she was queer. But she was in a straight relationship.
And I always just
and non-binary at that, and I was just like, okay.
I always thought queer was just.
It's just a broad umbrella term.
I'm not even talking about LGBT. I always thought queer was just different.
Weird. Yeah,
and that's just how it just like
we done took that term.
Y'all done hijacked that shit.
We hijacked that. We hijacked the rainbow. Yeah.
I know I can't even look at rainbows like I used to no more. Like,
oh, Madeline, you done met some queer people. You just don't realize it. But let me get into this video. We're gonna come back. When we come back after this video, we're gonna talk about roles where you have ran into these hetero-flexible people, and you probably didn't even realize they were hetero-flexible. Based on the definition, you probably already figure, okay, well, they probably be here, they probably in this role and that role. But let me get into this video by Carla G. It's called Super Lover. This is wonderful. Follow Carla G on all major platforms. You can also go to her website. It's therealcarlagamble.com. Let's get into this video. Super Lover.
coaster. I don't wanna push you over, I just wanna bring you closer. I just wanna put your face between my hips, kiss these lips, let me spread them open for ya. Can we just apologize? Can we just compromise? I don't wanna waste no more time. Can I be your super lover? Can I be your super lover? Can I be your super lover? Can I be your super lover?
Hey, so we're back. Just to clarify, we wanted to give y'all a clear cut because I know I have both heterosexual and LGBT people on here that don't know what queer is. So I looked up queer. Says don't conform to cultural norms around gender and or sexuality. So it's a general term referring to people that function outside of the norm. So it's a large umbrella term. Thank you, Jeff. So
Okay, I got a question. No, I'm not being smart, but I was just watching that video, and you saying she's gay. She has a wife.
she's lesbian.
Okay, was it all right for me to be staring at her titties though? Because look,
Yes.
all right, because I'm just saying.
Yes, because you are heterosexual.
Okay,
man.
because I still was there. I was just saying, because I was like, damn, they some good looking titties. But I just won't say that in front of her wife. But yo, titties is international though. Right?
Yes,
they
they
universal,
are.
right?
They are.
So it's okay, even if he because that's all I'm. Because I'm gonna love me some titties, even if they gay or not. I can
Somebody
still.
said, I guess I'm queer. Yeah, queer is an umbrella term.
All right, but damn, you tell Carla I said you got some.
Yeah, Carla is. Shout out to Carla G, Super Lover. I love that song.
Yeah, it was. The song was good, but the titties was better.
Shut up. So let's come back and let's. So I'm laughing at you.
I'm just saying, y'all know.
So let's go and talk about where we might have saw or encounter a hetero-flexible person in a situation. And trust me, we've all been around and we just didn't realize where they fit into society. Because everybody like, what? What? Heterosexual people like, what? Where these people be at? And even the gay people like, what? Where they be at? What about a trans man to woman with titties?
What the fuck? Why you gotta rear it? Why you fucking up Titty Tuesday? Don't be fucking Titty Tuesday up like that. Hey, Tabocious, don't you know I ain't got no sense. LG, you see how they be doing this? They be fucking. Don't be daggone discouraging fucking titties like that, especially on a Tuesday.
Shut up.
Damn.
Shut up.
I wouldn't allow this shit on my show. We don't do goddamn no titty dispersion.
You so dumb.
I'm just saying.
You so dumb. So let's get back.
Go ahead.
Where would you see a hetero-flexible person, or you possibly saw them? Okay, let's break it down. So we already said a hetero-flexible person, they are in it for the sex. They're not emotionally connected with an LGBT person.
Okay.
So a hetero-flexible person, you would probably see them in a polyamorous relationship. Think about it.
So you talk polyamorous relationship.
Yeah.
Whereas though they constantly be open to mixing it up.
It's about the sex.
Swingers.
It's a swinger, a polyamorous relationship.
Not a trouble. You wouldn't think of it.
I think they would be there because it's about the sexual enjoyment. It's not about truly having a connection. So if you had you was in a polyamorous situation or a swinger situation, you probably done ran into a hetero-flexible person. They probably done fucked your man, if they're a man, and then got up, and you probably saw them at the corner store with their wife.
So, and then you maybe used to be saying the same things about
the female,
about the females.
Yeah. And I'm going to be honest, I think a lot of those, what do they call pillow princesses?
Pillow princess. Yeah.
I believe that they are hetero-flexible women. Because you got to be. I don't want nothing. I just want you to get on me, do whatever, and leave me alone. I'm getting up and I'm going home.
The horny housewives?
Yeah, a hetero-flexible person.
All right, we discussed this before. All right, the women that are into lesbian porn, but they say they don't want to deal with a woman, but they get off from gay porn.
Yeah, and like I said, that is a fucking hetero-flexible person. Again, that's a person that is LGBT with a percentage.
That something turns them on about it.
Yes.
But they don't have
that in them to want to be in these relationships with these people. Yeah. Because so that should make sense to you. So you have ran into these things.
Oh, it makes sense to me because I know plenty of women that, for instance, would be like, they into lesbian porn. They get off from it. And I just be like,
they may be a hetero-flexible person. Now let's even go here. Is there anybody that's trans on my timeline? A trans person.
I know trans men who only date trans women. Yeah, I'm just...
that's not hetero-flexible.
I'm just learning
that's not hetero-flexible.
Jeff
that's not hetero-flexible.
Jeff bringing the fire all
that's
night.
A man and a woman getting together. Once a trans man a trans man is a man and a trans woman is a damn woman, and that's a man and a woman getting together. Trans can be anything in the LGBT community. They could be trans lesbians, trans bisexuals. They can be trans. It's just two separate things. So a woman who likes to watch other women at strip clubs is hetero. Yeah, they're hetero-flexible. Cause 100% alpha female ain't with that shit. I know you know somebody that's like that. They diehards. They're not with that shit. They ain't trying to hear it. They ain't trying to see it. Now, now. So let me get into this part. For the trans people that's on here, tell me if you agree, because this is probably a gray area. If I'm a male and I'm dating, I'm a cis male or a cis woman, and I am dating a trans person, wouldn't it make me hetero-flexible if I'm dealing with them? Because I would have to have the capability to be able to feel that attraction.
Yeah, I was assuming because the only thing that
you have to have something in you.
You would have. I was assuming because you would have to look past.
Oh, we got a hetero-flexible person on here. Yes. All right, so we getting some perspective.
Okay.
Brandon says, as a hetero-flexible man, I do enjoy bi and gay porn as well as straight porn, and I enjoy playing with guys, but I won't usually perform on men. I will, but it depends on the guy, but enjoy men going down on me. Also a BDSM guy. I like male subs as much as female subs, but it's always depends on the man. that said, my preference is always women. Yeah, that's their preference. A hetero-flexible person, their preference is the opposite sex. We didn't mention that.
Yeah, I did just say that is the general preference.
Yeah. Yep, he's hetero-flexible. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you.
Do y'all have any questions that y'all want us to ask Brandon?
And Brandon brings up the best point. But everything, it depends on
the guy. The attraction is the attraction factor, right, Brandon?
Yeah, okay.
It's the attraction factor.
It ain't got nothing to do with the liquor.
You gonna blame it on the alcohol? He tried to blame it on the alcohol.
I'm just here for comic relief.
Yeah, he said absolutely. He said it's not the alcohol. He said it's about. No, he didn't.
Yes,
he said it got something to do with the pleasure. The pleasure.
No, he said my pleasure to give us the answer, but he said he got to have some of that vodka up in me because vodka and gin make you sin. I already heard. You already know.
Oh Lord.
I'm fucking with you.
Brandon.
She said baby, but nah, we all.
Now, Brandon, have you ever dated a trans person? Or went out with a trans person?
Somebody's came late.
No, I said, can you please define a hetero-flexible person? So far from what we gather, a hetero-flexible person is a person that identifies as heterosexual, but they have homosexual activity. And for me, I know you watch the shows, I always said that homosexuality was on a sliding scale. I always believed that.
Slippery slope.
Yeah, it just seems to me like I would think a stud had more of a homosexual gene than a femme.
Wow. Yeah.
I think it's degrees to this shit.
And that's when that whole daggone I'm not gay, but my girlfriend gay shit.
Brandon already answered that. Brandon prefers females. The hetero-flexible person prefers the opposite sex, but will engage in sexual activity with the same sex. But it's for pleasure. It's not for relationship purposes, because again, they like their actual gender. But I think with that's why I said a person that's dating a trans person has to be hetero-flexible, because that person would satisfy everything. They would.
What?
I think they would. I think okay. If I'm hetero-flexible and I date a trans man that hasn't fully, that will satisfy I'm a person that likes the opposite sex. You're visually like that. I prefer that, but then I still get some of the feminine qualities or traits. But you're just trans.
Y'all motherfuckers, man.
Okay, so Brandon said in a threesome or more situation where everyone wants to play with everyone, male, female, I'm game, but I don't usually go one-on-one with a man. But again, it depends on the attraction and chemistry.
The devil's three-way.
No, I said, so if that's the case, what's the difference between we done went through that now, but I will explain.
Trisexual. Nah, you just try anything at least once or twice.
Trisexual just sound like somebody in a damn threesome.
Nah, that's trying something.
But the difference is bisexual people have a greater percentage, more near the 50-50 range.
Stop it, man.
Pansexual. A pansexual is a person that likes everybody in the LGBT community. They like, God, I just love you. You're beautiful. I'm attracted to everyone.
Except for ugly bitches. We don't do ugly bitches.
Is a person that just engaged in sex but don't want a relationship with someone of the same sex. They just want to get that nut off.
Well, what's the difference between that and not wanting to have a relationship with somebody of the opposite sex and still getting a nut off? That's giving a bad. You giving a bad little vision on that. Because maybe they just got issues with just commitment.
No.
I mean.
No, they prefer to be with their. They prefer to be with the opposite sex.
Oh.
But they just want to jump off with the same sex. Shit.
Oh,
fuck it.
okay.
Oh my God. Yeah. Flex have a preference for the opposite sex. Nice, I asked a harder question. So please excuse me. I'm a les, but I'm ignorant to all that new stuff. I know. That's why this show is here. For us to talk about all of this stuff. But I thought this was a very good topic. Very, very good topic. Yeah, Madeline said trisexual. Yeah, I think you're right, Madeline. They probably do. But the way she spelled it was T-R-I, which means three, but you spelled it right. T-R-Y. Try.
Okay. I always thought trisexual just mean you trying harder. I didn't know.
Jeff said, I think you got to fall into a situation, sexual experience with the same sex in order to discover your flexibility.
Falls into anything?
Nobody falls into that.
Don't nobody just walk down the street and fall into no shit. I'm getting tired of this bullshit. Y'all been saying that shit since the 80s. You don't fall in no pussy. You don't fall on no goddamn dick. It's not possible. You don't fall in this shit. Damn.
God, y'all don't listen. Don't make me laugh. Now,
I'm just saying.
This is what I'm saying, because Crown is an alpha male, 100% heterosexual.
Yes, they do what? They do what? You don't fuck?
Jeff. Those men that's falling are the hetero-flexibles. An alpha male that's 100% ain't falling on no dick. You can hang that up. They ain't falling on nothing. They ain't giving you none.
Nah, my man. It ain't going down like that. Nah, my man.
I say I love Peace so much, but your co-host is giving me like, cause he's a crazy man, and you could watch him on Thursday. He's fucking crazy.
I'm just saying.
And you know what? We have been friends for years, and he's crazy in real life too.
I am crazy in real life, but I'm just saying. I just can't. Ain't nobody falling on nothing. Imagine me trying to fast that defense. I come home to my woman, and that's a goddamn defense.
Look what y'all put. Leave her with me. I'm a clip over the dick by accident.
See?
Oh.
See?
Oh, God,
right.
Brandon said, I'm so grateful y'all are having this discussion.
Right.
Well, you need to tune in all the time, Brandon. And if you have any topics you want to discuss, inbox me. We talk about everything on the Peach Radio Show.
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. I done learned some shit. I done learned that you can just walk out your house and fall on the dick unexpectedly. Who the fuck knows that?
As a matter of fact, I believe next week we talking about pansexuality. But I want to share something with you guys because we're getting closer to the end, and then we're going to come back and talk about when being hetero-flexible might get a little bit hairy. So, let's get into this. I want y'all to know that I am blogging. So if you following me, know that I'm blogging, and it's hashtag Peach Plugs Blogs. And I just blog about my everyday shit that go on in my head. I blog about building this network. I blog about my encounters wherever I am. Whatever just strikes the mood, I blog. My latest one that you can see up here is called What the Fuck Black Folks.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can get my blog on www.peachent.com. Please, 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 please check me out. I'm blogging. I also have a group on there. If you are LGBT or ally, I encourage you to join because Mark Z is fucking bugging, and I don't know what's going to happen in the future with social media and all this censoring. And as you can see, we like to cuss on here.
Yeah, but you know what I do realize, and when you actually play back the videos, they blank out all our curse words.
Oh, do they?
On closed caption, you can hear them speaking.
Oh, okay.
But they block it out on closed caption. It's just
Okay.
dots. Always, because I always watch my show back, and because I curse a lot.
Yeah, well, then, I need y'all to go to PGNT, join my groups, click on read my blogs. Hell, you might find that out and wrote some shit about you. I just write what's on my damn mind.
What is this? Not.
Now I said, so now let me ask this then. How far are the labels, title categories, and subcategories going to go? It seems to me with every new generation comes a new wave of lingo. Think about it. You are putting yourself further and further in the box. I understand what you're saying, Nye, but I also look at it this way. You need a term to describe stuff. I can't come up to you and say, I'm not a woman, I'm queer. That's so broad.
Yeah.
That's too broad. You don't, that's, to me, I would prefer for you to say, I'm non-binary, a lesbian, and this. I know what I'm getting into. Because as you can see, it's so many things, so many sexualities, so many orientations that people could be. So I understand people that say they don't want a label, but when you don't have one, you don't know what the ingredients is that you're getting into.
I agree, and especially with being heterosexual, I always tend to try to ask people and meet them where they are. What do you prefer yourself to be or say? Because I don't want to disrespect anybody. Now, for myself, and pretty much because a lot of people will probably understand this, I'm what you call a motherfucker. Okay? Now, do you understand the term motherfucker? I'm the one that's going to fuck your mother. And don't care. Maybe your sister, your cousin. And when you talk about me, you're going to be like, yo, that motherfucker. So that's been the way it is, like, basically since the turn of time. So I don't know why that's not on the spectrum, but motherfucker needs to be on
you're an
there.
ally motherfucker.
I'm
You're an ally. That's your title. Your category is motherfucker.
I'm motherfucker. Y'all,
Ally motherfucker.
So you ain't got to worry about it. You wake up, you go to sleep. That's that nigga that's gonna put his belly on my mama's back. That's me. Have fun with that.
But look, but see, now imagine you meeting him in the club and he just coming up to you, I'm a man. Mm-hmm. That's it. No labels. I'm a man. I'm a cis male. But now we learning that you can be a hetero-flexible male, a heterosexual male. He can be a butch queen. He can be all kinds of shit.
Or you can just be a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, or a motherfucker.
And then you just understood everything. Like, you know what? We ain't got to discuss it. I know where he coming from.
So we almost at the end. Let's talk about where being hetero-flexible could go wrong.
Ooh.
And for me, when I thought about it, I think about all of the trans murders. That's what it makes me go there. Mm-hmm. I believe in those situations that those men are hetero-flexible. Mm-hmm. I think they meet these trans women. I think they know that they're trans women, but that attraction, they have the sex. And then afterwards, they can't deal with it. And I think that's where the criminal vibe, the acts come in. And I'm not saying that all hetero-flexible people are like that.
Oh, no.
But I can see where that person that's doing that is hetero-flexible.
Oh, absolutely.
Because like I said, I can't see 100% cis male messing with a trans person. That's just not in their makeup. But a hetero-flexible person, it's in their makeup to like that person, and they probably can't deal with it. And I would even gather to say, if we can do like a biological makeup of the genes, that person probably is 20% or less got LGBT in them. And it's so conflicting for them.
To deal with to deal with the same sex that they turn violent.
Yep. I don't think it's a self-hated, closeted homosexual. I believe maybe some.
I mean,
could be, but again,
that's a good point.
I don't believe that. I believe that it's a hetero-flexible person. I believe that's a hetero-flexible person. It could be, but I believe it's a hetero-flexible person.
But then, I mean,
but it can be a closeted homosexual person too.
Shit, a lot of people been closeted for years just because it's based on how they was brought up, their religion.
Yeah.
Don't feel as though the disgrace or the quote unquote
well,
disgrace.
You know what? I'm gonna say it could be either or. I'll go with that, Brandon. I'll say. I can see a homophobic homosexual person doing that, but I can see more so in a hetero-flexible person doing that.
But you know what? Brandon brings up a good point because a lot of times, think about it on television and in the news, whereas though you find out a lot of these evangelists or people of God who rail against homosexuality, and then you have some type of thing where they're
gay,
they're actually homosexuals, and they rail, but they push hard against it because
because we already had that show, Internalized Homophobia. Remember?
Okay.
There are again. Yeah. We have so many shows. We done had that show about internalized homophobia. LGBT can be homophobic. Let's just not even get that twisted. So I do agree with you, Brandon, but I do believe that some of those men are
that's
hetero-flexible.
Like light-skinned people. That's what you're saying, right? Pretty much like.
But I think there are on a lower percentage of LGBT in them, Brandon. Like, the way you sound to me, it sound like you about 35, 40% you're comfortable. Maybe 30, 35 you're comfortable. But I believe that these people that do that are from the hetero-flexible realm probably have 20% or less. And they just act and then boom. Landis says exactly he agrees about the hetero-flexible person doing it too. Yeah, because I don't want to say because of movies, but generally when you watch those bios, the man is always screaming, "I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay." And then they tell that lie. I thought it was a woman, but you knew it wasn't. You were in the whole area where picking up trans prostitutes. So I thought it was what? I have never met a male that didn't know what kind of hoe stroll he was on.
Oh.
Because 9 times when they there, somebody told them what is there. Go there because these people is here.
I cannot confirm or deny that I ever been on a certain block.
He done been at the hoe stroll, y'all.
But I done heard. You usually know what's going down on that particular part of town. I cannot confirm or deny, Your Honor. I refuse. My God.
This was a damn good show. I hope everybody walked away with knowing or having at least some type of clear idea of what hetero-flexible means. Once you understand that it's about just sexual attraction, then you can just put it all together like, oh, okay, that's why they're not bisexual, why they're not lumped in, that's why they're not pan. It's because of this and this alone. They prefer the opposite sex. That's their preferred sex.
Okay.
That's Crown Royal. You can watch Crown Thursday at 8 p.m. on Behind Closed Doors. These topics will not be as crazy as this one.
This week's topic is actually pretty good. This Thursday, you fucked up in a relationship and now you feeling bad, and you want that old thing back, basically. We gonna talk about how you fucked up in a relationship. And I'm going to give you references how I fucked up in all my relationships.
Ooh, and I'm going to call in.
And, you know I don't want none of them bitches back. How about that?
You dumb. You dumb.
I I'm happy.
Look, what y'all see here is years of friendship, so we're comfortable with being just transparent.
Yes.
We're talking about all kinds of shit. We say.
I usually call in and tell her put her titties away because she always got her titties out.
Yeah, but I got a tie this time to cover them bitches up. I got a tie, and it ain't helping. It ain't helping.
Just embarrassing. But it's on Tuesday, so I let it go because Titty Tuesday. So you gotta bring them in. Just bring them in.
It's Titty Tuesday.
Yeah, bring it in.
Wait a minute. Let's turn up that background music. Let's give let's pump that. It's the shit, right? Y'all hear it? Let me turn it up. By Jeff O'Neal.
That was my. Okay.
Let's get a little dick. Look, we old. Get it. Yeah, it's called Patience. Hey, that's my new background music. Again, if you got music that y'all want us to play on here, send it. It's at the bottom. Submissions at plugstudionetwork.com. You could visit my website, peachdc.com, find out everything about being Peach. Also, Plug Studio, netplugstudios.net. Yes. Look it up. We're gonna leave y'all with this song pumping. We are out. We hope you learned something. Join me next Tuesday. The topic: pansexuality, pansexuals. I need y'all to come on through. All right, y'all have a good night. We're gonna let y'all listen to this ride out for a little bit.
I ain't got no patience.
Come on, dance.
Only really wanna on my bitch that's gonna make you fall in love. You keep on talking, but you really wanna. I ain't got no patience.
I'll get my creep on.
Really wanna fuck.
Oh my God.
Keep on talking, but
good night, y'all. See y'all next.
calling on the dick like the dick show champ. I got you in the bed like the